Hello everyone. Today I will discuss about that how to configure Terraform State File with S3 and DynamoDB. I will show you all you know overall configuration and all right. And one more thing, I will how these things we managed in a proper way. Terraform State, how like when we are going to execute Terraform init. So if we have already configured backend, right? So our Terraform dot state file will stored on S3, and then we have to I think it's the most popular. We just need to log out with the DynamoDB table and all in a very precise way how the production how these things will work in production. So I'm just going to start my configuration. So please just focus on like my configuration files, okay? And if you will you know practice at your end, so I think that will be good, and I can explain in a better way, right? So basically I just need to backend, right? It is not, we are not using any module and all, right? But it is a main, how to use it, right? This is the resource, right? AWS S3 bucket, this is the main TF, and then what I'm telling you, backend. If you want to do backend in the production scenario, so we just need, where is our main file? So just need to do, right, this configuration backend and S3. This backend has multiple values, right? Role, assume role, if you are going to execute with assume roles, bucket, key, and DynamoDB table, right? And assume role, right? That's well, right? Because if you want to use assume role for the, basically I have already saved the access key and secret key in my local. So I'm just doing, but if you want to do assume role, so just need to pass a assume role and on. Basically production will work as per the role, right? It's not access key and secret key. So how this, overall will work, right? So I have created main.tf, version.tf already, and one more backend dev.tf, right? So backend dev. First of all, version. I think how we will manage version and all, right. AWS CLI. Right? So this is the required version. Whatever you want, so you can add it right accordingly, right. Okay. On which platform, yeah, which version your existing application, yeah, existing environment supported. And required provider, like here it, if we will use it Google, AWS, and source HashiCorp slash AWS, and the version is, this is the AWS CLI interaction version 5.22, and then greater than that, right? It is fine. That is showing. So this is the overall, right? This should be as a production. Production will work like this in the same way, right? Okay. But production have a like backend, like state, how state will configure, how state will save, right? Okay, these things also over the S3, right? So we should have main.tf, right? I initially told you, main dot. So this is, I did not pass a single parameter here, right? So where I can use, basically if we define in this way, so we have some uh, balanced way to do the tab prediction and text, right? And one more thing, if you do not pass the conf file accordingly, so it will not execute, right? If you directly run Terraform in it, so it will not execute. Basically, this configuration want dev.conf, right? .conf file. It means as well whatever you want to date, you want it to name backend dev.conf, backend prod.conf. It is not mandatory. You have to write here backend, right? So you can like Terraform dev.conf. Dev means it is just more understanding like dev environment, prod environment, test environment. So this is the things, right? So bucket, like I have already created this bucket over the AWS. Keep it's a prod and TF state is a folder inside this bucket, okay? Okay. And Terraform state file, same is the name, right? So this is not created over the AWS, but it should be like terraform.state. It's the name of the state file. Region is, this is US Eastman and DB table, right? This is the like this, right? Okay. DynamoDB table. Okay. if you want to role, basically production, basically I'm using access key and secrets. So role or itself, assume role, you can pass the role error. No? So it is a AWS configuration. If you are having access, okay, you can assume it. So it will work automatically. There will be no issues. But usually in the production, assume role. Okay. If you want to see any more configuration, so this is the, I think, URL I have here, right? So you can show that, right? I will create this state table right in front of you. Okay, I will tell you how this is stored here, right? Okay, this is already created bucket, right? I have already created. I will tell you this, right? If it is created, I will delete it. Okay, let's go for the DynamoDB table. Okay, this is already created, right? So I'll tell you, right? But I will delete it. Okay, this is the Terraform state, right? File. This is Terraform and this is the state file. Okay, this will where right it will create, right? Save it if I'll do that. Okay, no issues. I will going to delete, right? So this is like look like a way, right? How to configure how internally Terraform recognize if we will create many tables, so it will not recognize. How it will recognize, I will tell you. So this is the like table name is this, right? So table name whatever you want to do, right? You can do. Basically, I have created many times, so this will come. So you just make sure the lock ID should be in the same format. Type should be string, right? I just need to save it. Nothing more than that you have to do. Okay. And whatever the access key, secret key you do have now, so you should have the permission level, right? Okay. Just need to go through this overall URL. So DynamoDB IAM role permission. This is defined in this URL. I'll tell you. If I'm going now, so this is the URL itself. This is the permission for S3. If you are having experience with this is the DynamoDB. Basically, I have put some advanced level configuration. Sorry, advanced level permissions. So I do not need to do. But if you want to do in the production, so this need to be as per the same level of that, right? Sorry, this is not. This is the permission. Get item, put item, delete item, and this is the resource, right? Whatever the table name, you just need to write my table name here, right? Okay, this is the syntax, right? So you can go through this, right? Basically, I have attached full DynamoDB access, so that's why I'm telling you. Okay, let's come to the. I hope this is now created. I have lock ID. This is nothing more than that. Okay, and apart that you do not need to do. Okay, and then export item. If I'm going here, right? So nothing is coming. Nothing. So I will show you how this will manage. And this is the Terraform, right? Terraform is this is the bucket, na? Terraform bucket. This is the bucket, right? Uh, this is the bucket. Okay. Prod TF state. Go to the prod. Go to the TF state. So this is the Terraform state, right? Already this is present. I have already executed, right? So I will show you. Right now nothing is there, right? Here it is nothing, right? Okay. So it is a just one resource S3 bucket. Just need to clear this concept, right? So we do have a Terraform, ProTF, Deficit, US East 1 knowledge, and DynamoDB I just created in front of you. Versions, it is the same, as simple as that. Okay. Main.tf, we do have a one resource bucket, so it should be added, right? Let me tell you how. So I just need to change because it is already created. One time I have already executed before creating this video, so I just need to make some changes, right? No, I do not want to make some changes. I will tell you how. This is the backend. config, how to run, right? Terraform. Directly we do not need to write, right? When we are going to run Terraform init and the S3 is locally, so it will directly execute it. But in the production, it's the same way, right? Okay, so it is like this in this way, right? Okay, just need to initialize. So our this code is initialized with backend of dev.conf. Inside the backend of dev, so this will state file will save here, right? Okay, so it means that, right? I hope that is clear. So I just need to do Terraform apply auto approve. Okay. So I have already executed before that, creating this video. So there will be no change because I haven't made any changes in the uh, S3 bucket. It was already created. Okay. I will tell you how we will do that, right? Okay. So I just want to show you okay, what is the impact of the DynamoDB when DynamoDB table will work, right? So it is having zero added, zero changed, and zero destroyed because S3 bucket I have already created, but Dynamo table I have created in front of you. That's why. So I'm just going to show you. It is executed, but there is nothing will come here, right? Because state table, this table I have created in front of you. When it will come in the picture, when something need to be changed, right? Lock need to be enabled at a time. So how? Let me show you. I just need to check here. I just going to update one tag K. Just K, K, K. Control as save. I just need to because already backend is changed, same like backend. There is no change in backend, so do not need to terraform init, right? Okay. And this is the one more. I would say if people will ask in the Terraform why the conf, what is the advantage of the conf? Because we will easily uh, remove the errors, right? Remove the mistakes by mistakenly if we have done it Terraform apply and Terraform init, right? So if you are going for init, so you have to pass backend config, a specific app. If you are going to init dev, so you need to pass dev backend config, prod backend config. So this is, I think, useful for this, right? Let me, I have saved it. Just need to Terraform apply auto approve, right? Okay, this will not ask any parameter, right? Now, yes, you need to write type yes and no. So I will show you what is the we have just made, right, this tag, right? Okay, and this tag will create in the DynamoDB table. Basically DynamoDB table I have created in front of you, so that's why. Else it is if it is before that. So let's see. So this is coming na lock ID. Lock ID is where it is lock applied. Terraform state. This is the Terra bucket name. Our the prod is a one directory. TF state is the Terraform.tf state. IMD5, right? This is the some, I would say, like syntax and all, right? This is the lock ID, right? It is a lock ID. If people were going someone else, right? Same time, so it will not be it will not done. Okay. So this is the lock ID. It will come in the table in export item, right? Okay. Major thing is that, and I can go for the S3 bucket, right, as well. So Amazon S3 bucket, right? So go there, right? This is my S3 bucket, right? In the backend.dev.conf, right? This is backend.dev.conf. Okay. This is inside this prod tf state. I'll show you. Inside that prod, the tf state, and then this is the state file what we will build. I will download in front of you, right? Okay. What is this? Okay, resource AWS S3 bucket we have created. This is the Terraform.json, right? TF status downloaded this in this format, right? I'll show you once more, right? Okay, the same we have opened. This is right, okay? Terraform. It will be provider S3 bucket. And what is the bucket name we have created? This is the bucket name. Okay, I'll show you bucket name over the Amazon S3. Going to bucket, Control F, Control V. I'll show you one more. This is the bucket is created by my example. Okay, okay. This is the main, and I have a name of this bucket. It is the same name. Okay, and just need to modify this, right? And then it will be stored in the S3 and go to the DynamoDB locked already enable at a one time one people will go to the operation no more than not more than one. One more thing, what we need to do at S3 level, right? This is the versioning. Versioning need to this bucket level versioning need to be enabled, right? For safer side, right? Okay. So why should I add it, right? Terraform.tf state. If you are going to apply any Terraform object, so state will create in the same name, right? Okay. Hope you know about that, right? DynamoDB and all these things I have created. Uh, Apart, nothing will left for the state management dev.conf main.tf and version. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.